What if I told you there's an object so dangerous, so destabilizing, that governments across the world agreed silently to bury its existence, not destroy it, not study it openly, but lock it away forever, hidden from the public, sealed behind layers of classified protocol and guarded by people whose names you will never learn? For decades, whispers of this relic have circulated among archivists, intelligence officers, and a handful of archaeologists who vanished shortly after mentioning it. But the strangest part isn't the secrecy. It's the artifact itself, because everything about it breaks the timeline we think we understand. And according to leaked transcripts, one thing is absolutely clear. Someone went to extraordinary lengths to ensure humanity never sees this object again. The story begins in 1977, deep in a desert excavation site that was never supposed to make headlines. The team on the ground believed they were uncovering a ruined ceremonial structure, nothing out of the ordinary. But just beneath the sand, beneath a level of stone untouched for at least 10,000 years, they found something that didn't belong there. An object made from a material no one recognized. Smooth, seamless, and impossibly cold to the touch, even under the blazing sun. And right there, at the moment of discovery, everything changed. Because the moment one of the archaeologists picked it up, he collapsed. Not fainting collapsing, as if struck by something no one else could see. Witanu, military transport aircraft arrived. Within days, the site was scrubbed from maps, and every worker was forced into silence under threat of imprisonment. But one detail survived. The relic glowed, not with reflected light, but with its own subtle pulse, like a heartbeat. When the artifact was moved to a classified research facility, strange effects reportedly followed. Electronics malfunctioned in its presence. Clocks ticked out of sync. Researchers experienced vivid dreams, visions of structures, languages, and landscapes that didn't match any known civilization. And according to one leaked memo, several scientists claimed the relic wasn't ancient at all. It was pre-ancient. Something from before recorded history, before humanity as we know it. As if it belonged to a forgotten species or a civilization that rose and fell long before ours began. But the most unsettling detail came from the one test conducted before the project was shut down. A small probe attempted to scan the interior of the relic. The moment the scan began, the probe was destroyed, not melted or crushed, but simply gone, as if erased from existence. And the relic's glow intensified, pulsing faster, almost reacting to the attempt to examine it. From that point, everything surrounding the project spiraled into extreme secrecy. Funding disappeared from public budgets. Buildings were reassigned new names. Families of researchers were relocated under new identities. And somewhere inside a subterranean vault far deeper than any public facility admits exists, the relic was sealed. But here is where the story becomes truly disturbing. 3 witnesses, interviewed decades apart, described the same warning allegedly repeated by the scientists who studied it. The relic isn't dangerous because of what it is. It's dangerous because of what it remembers. A cryptic phrase, but one with implications that scholars have argued about ever since. If the relic holds memories, does that mean it is recording us? Or worse, communicating with something that existed before us? Another leak came from a former intelligence analyst who worked on a project connected to the vault. According to his testimony, the relic occasionally emits data, burst patterns of symbols, numbers, and sound waves with no clear origin. Some believe the signals are a language, others think they are warnings. But one interpretation stands out. The transmission resembles star maps. Not of our modern sky, but of constellations arranged the way they might have appeared tens of thousands of years ago. If true, it means the relic is older than every civilization we've ever documented. And someone or something wanted us to find it. This possibility terrified the intelligence community, because if the relic is a device, then the civilization that created it achieved technological sophistication beyond anything our ancestors could have imagined. But here is the part that got the project shut down forever, according to restricted logs. One of the transmissions matched a pattern found in a series of unexplained global monuments, stone markers separated by continents, structures built by cultures that supposedly never had contact. And yet each one contained a symbol identical to markings found faintly etched into the relic's surface. A spiral intersected by 3 radiating lines. Historians wrote the symbol off as coincidence. The people who studied the relic did not. The conclusion reached in the classified report was blunt. These structures were not independent creations. They were built in response to the same influence at different moments in ancient history. The relic may have been the origin point. After that discovery, the relic was buried figuratively and literally. Buried under secrecy, under fear, under the belief that humanity wasn't ready for what it represented. But the silence only created more questions. If the relic was merely archaeological, why involve the intelligence community? If it was simply unusual, why classify it indefinitely? And if it truly posed no threat, why were the scientists who worked on it relocated? Silenced, or according to some reports never heard from again. The most troubling theory is also the simplest. The relic wasn't locked away to protect us from it. It was locked away to protect someone's control over information. Because an object older than history itself would force the world to rewrite everything, from religion to anthropology to political power. Some believe the relic is still active, pulsing quietly in its underground vault. Some believe the transmissions continue. And a few insiders claim the object is responding to something happening now, something unfolding above ground that mirrors events from its last recorded activation. No one knows what that means. But if the relic is waiting for a signal or responding to a cycle, then its reawakening is not a question of if, but when. And when that day comes, the truth won't stay locked away much longer. The only question left is this: will humanity be ready for what the relic reveals, or will we once again bury the answers that could change everything?